The road eventually led them to an older bridge that spanned a narrow river. The bridge was known locally as a tight crossing, single lane with timber supports and steel guardrails. Drivers typically slowed before entering since visibility across was limited and the surface tended to stay slick with moss and mist. As they approached the bridge, the wife, who was in the passenger seat, noticed what she first thought was a large fallen log near the center of the crossing. The headlights caught a shape directly on the bridge deck, but it was not uniform like a log. It had an irregular outline and appeared to move slightly. She leaned forward, squinting, and told her husband to slow down. At about 50 yards, it became clear the obstruction was upright. Something tall and bulky stood squarely in the middle of the bridge. At first, the couple thought it might be a person, though the height and mass seemed wrong. The headlights reflected off a surface, but something darker and irregular, like hair. As the car rolled closer, the husband slowed nearly to a crawl. The shape was now undeniable. A massive figure, at least 8 feet tall, standing square on the bridge planks. It faced their vehicle head-on. Its posture was wide, feet planted apart, as though blocking the bridge intentionally. The headlights lit up the figure more clearly. Its body absorbed most of the light, giving only a faint sheen off damp, dark hair. Its arms hung long at its sides, but slightly bent, tense rather than relaxed. The head was forward tilted, chin down, and the outline of broad shoulders was unmistakable. The couple immediately grew uneasy. The wife whispered that wasn't a human. The husband gripped the steering wheel, easing the car to a stop. Neither of them wanted to move closer. What happened next erased any doubt that this was no ordinary animal. The creature shifted its weight and deliberately took 2 slow steps toward the vehicle. Each step landed heavy on the wood, producing a hollow thump that carried clearly over the river noise. Then it stopped, leaned slightly forward, and extended one arm outward. With a swift motion, it slapped the steel guardrail. The impact rang out sharply, the metallic echo bouncing off the river canyon. The noise was so loud that the couple flinched inside the vehicle. The wife gasped, clutching the dashboard. The husband described his chest tightening and his hands going damp on the wheel. He had hunted and fished in these woods his entire life, but said he had never felt such an immediate threat from an animal. The creature did not retreat. It remained planted on the bridge, shifting slightly from foot to foot, swaying with deliberate weight.